Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another sick 100% race for the Super Metroid 2023 SGL Live tournament. This is going to be sick. Very hyped for this race, and I'm joined today with Sephi.
Yo,
How you feeling?
I don't know what else to say.
Very
I'm feeling like you're somewhat BMing and gaslighting already off the bat because you said it's gonna be a sick race, but it's literally omnigazer and maerklig, so I don't know about that.
wow. Coming out the gate just swinging. Alright.
I don't wanna overhype it, but I also do wanna hype it enough because we woke up at literal 4 a.m. in the morning, our time. Yours and our time is
Yeah.
literally this is this is just this is like a regular breeze, little casual walk in the park for them because this is like just their regular streaming schedule.
Right, yeah.
Meanwhile, they brought us out for this.
I'm pushing through for this one. But I mean, I think it's going to be sick because these guys are really, really close in times right now.
Yeah, no, for real though. Like,
I don't know if,
no lies.
yeah, well, we won't be able to tell. Like, I don't think you can tell who's going to win this one. So, yeah.
No, this one's gonna be back and forth. Uh, I mean, trying to do a little lore here, but if I'm not wrong, Omnigazer, well, obviously he's a legend, but he hasn't done much hundo prior to this tournament. Also, right? If I recall correctly.
Yeah. I actually am the one who got Omni to join the Hundo tournament. So
There you go.
I'm kind of legally obligated to now calm his match for this. Since, yeah, I'm guilty one here.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think maerklig definitely has done a little bit more hundo, but I don't know how much. Probably just like a few months more than Omni.
Yeah, it was on and off. Just kind of dabbled. Merklig would dip his toes into a 100% whenever he was, in between random PBs that Merklig would have because another really strong runner from I want to say he got his start this year, honestly, as well. Omnigazer has been running for a bit as well. Merklig's one of our newer talent. I said younger talent, but let's dude, same age as I am. So no, but for real, honestly, really good strong runners put their all. Omnigazer's a keyboard representative, so that should use that information however you'd like, whether you're for that or against that. I'm personally for that.
Unfortunately, as the chosen representative of the controller elitists, I have to say that keyboard is the inferior input method. But secretly, I'm hyping him up.
Right, of course.
I can't let the big boys know that.
Yeah, I'm right here, dude.
Yeah, you didn't hear
I'm
that.
just gonna.
You hear that,
I
buddy.
didn't. Who am I doing comms with? I don't even know. I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, it's definitely not Mr. Guy average. It's Señor Hombre.
It's el señor hombre supreme. Um, but yeah, legit. This is pretty exciting. Honestly, of course, they would want to get you know a wonderful, strong, experienced runner to do comms. So MGA, definitely thank you for showing up and gracing us from your throne up in the heavens.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I might bless you, and the rest of the runners here with my amazing abilities. Taking time out of my busy day to kind of, give back to the little people.
I'm not worthy. I'll be honest. These two are, however. I guess we should just get straight into the PB talk. They're both definitely capable of running sub 1 hour and 20-minute runs. I think Omni has a 118. I don't know. He's been killing it though.
Yeah, they've both been PBing a lot during this tournament.
Mhm.
They both have 119s, I'm pretty sure. Uh, maybe I think maerklig probably has the better PB. I'm checking right now. Let's find this out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's find this out. I'm just so thankful that they have their cams on because we here at Super Metroid community, we like to expose our we like to really put our friendly faces out there. You know, give potential new runners out there in the audience, promising young speed runners. Yes, I'm talking to you, chat. I am talking to you. You too could one day, you know, see your face here right next to Omni or Merrick, or even to be doing comms with MGA.
I mean,
Please do.
imagine the honor of being in the same booth as me.
I can't even follow that up with words because I have nothing to say. It's like,
Speechless. That's the
yeah,
effect I have on people. Yeah, don't feel bad. Happens to everyone.
well, there goes my day. Um, so yeah, the cool thing about Hundo, as I'm pretty sure everyone's might have seen, is different ways to to kind of go about this route. As long as you get 100%, really, that's all that matters. There's two standard routes. I know Omni and Merrick are given, how close their PBs are. It's more likely that they're gonna be holding hands, and this should be, the close race that it is with close enough PB times. That they could both be running, I don't know, a PB pace of like 118 or something closer to their 119 PBs. They're gonna be doing our early croc route, which is not gonna be. We're not gonna see any of that ice clip into Shack Tool shenanigans.
Yeah, that's gross, Leave
Hmm.
those glitches out of my pure speedrun. But yeah, they're both gonna be doing early croc, picking up grapple beams, so the race is gonna be a lot easier to follow. But like you were saying, there are a lot of other Hundo routes. And the cool thing about this category, like unlike any percent, which like there's only one clear faster route, in Hundo, there's just like so many different routes that you could do that are all pretty even. Like early
Hmm.
croc only loses optimally about 5 to 10 seconds. And then you can also grab power bombs early, and then you can kind of cut out a Kraid revisit, and that's also like pretty much even with just getting power bombs later. So yeah,
Right.
just a lot of divergence. Very interesting.
It's interesting that you say that because I know it used to be believed uh, that the optimal route, the one that pretty much the 5 seconds that MJ was talking about is, I think it fluctuates back and forth depending on like RNG, right? Like it would be like
Yeah.
proc patterns and such. There's a lot less that the late croc route really has to deal with, considering considering RNG, like super drops and the croc fight, of course, all that is kind of non-existent in late croc. But don't you worry, a lot of Super Metroid technicians are hard at work trying to find out how to mitigate that and cut out more of that RNG in the early croc route to make it just as competitive and reliable. Because although 5 seconds is not that far off from being able to get you that world record, should you be as sweaty and as grimy as some of these top Hondo runners. But I think it's kind of nice to be able to have options.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of like choosing, do I want cooler, swaggier, more awesome, very sick, praised by all the amazing runners route, or do you want to play the lame beta like loser route that pretty much only people like, really grindy kind of speedrunners run, Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tough choice to make.
It really is. My choice would always be Weenie Hut Jr. I love that episode and I love that route, so why not?
Weenie Hut Juniors all the way. I'm with you there. And our runners just picked up the worst beam in the game.
I'm glad you also feel that way.
Have to mention that, yeah. It pains me every time I have to pick that up. That's why I like Mappo so much, because you just enter the room and you just say see ya and leave, and you don't pick up the beam. It's very
I guess
safe.
that is a plus towards map. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest disrespect to Spazer.
Yeah, and it's warranted. That's what it deserves. It's the nice nope, and you're just out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do every morning at 4:12 a.m. doing 100 runs. I know Omni's making some faces.
Yeah.
Like he's about to. Like he's gonna throw. Omni, please.
What are you doing?
I also don't want to influence his crate fight because he might be listening in.
Sick quick kill though.
Really good lag reduction as well.
Yeah. Cutting it close there.
Seriously. Unless he wanted to die and he wanted us to commentate that.
Yeah, he wanted us to commentate his sick comeback after dying to Kraid. Yeah, that would have been insane.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was showing us really how much of a tightrope this segment is, just how deadly it actually is.
Definitely, yeah.
Because everyone dies here.
Yeah, Kraid is nothing to scoff at, or mini Kraid for that matter.
You know what's scary?
Yeah.
MJ is having to do mini Kraid twice. Like that's actually like I'm in shambles after that.
Like I have to like put down the controller after every run and kind of like shake out the nerves, because I get so much trauma over going through that room and remembering what happened to me that one time like 4 years ago when I died to mini Kraid.
Yeah, it literally takes one death.
Yeah,
and it's never the same. Your life is not the same.
Yeah.
So it's looking like both runners kind of a whole elevator transition apart from each other. 12 minutes in, and there's rest assured there's still like an hour left of this run. So
yeah, America's yeah, he's hanging in there. There's a lot more rooms for him to catch up in.
Yeah, so Omni, you better stay hyper focused and not let anything that we're saying deter you from your goal to try to keep this lead. Because as much as I like to BM on Merrick, actually I shouldn't say it like that because that does sound weird. BM is well, never mind. Anyway, Merrick's a homie. I'm just digging myself in a hole deeper than however deep as Samus might go into the planet of Zevis. There's no way out for me after saying what I said.
Yeah, well, got no words for that. You've hit me with the good old speechless.
At least we're 1-1.
1-1, yeah.
Yeah. Try to top that now.
All right. Do my best. I'll hit you when you're not looking. Catch you unaware.
Let me close my eyes. So okay, I do gotta say this though. Because right now I feel like this is maybe one of the, at an optimal level, this segment sucks because of how much is happening as Samus goes to upgrade her abilities. You're getting high jump, you're getting speed booster, right? You're getting everything, and like the whole game just kind of switches up on you. On top of the fact that this is a pretty difficult segment, this whole Upper Norfair segment. Would you agree or would you not agree that this segment is just...
Yeah, Upper Norfair is super hard. In like every category, like KPDR, you can just lose like 20 seconds out of nowhere. The RNG can really screw you over, especially in early Croc, because you want to get supers from these bugs, so then you can like spend them on Croc, and every super you're missing out on is like gonna be 2 to 3 seconds loss on Croc for each one. So yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, Croc is definitely one of the more frustrating bosses. Simply just having to deal with that RNG. It's the Croc swipe RNG, where you pretty much spend that whole fight kind of... You treat that fight like it's a Dora the Explorer episode, where you just kind of hope, like, you know, Croc no swiping, because that's the least amount of swipes, the better. You know, you just want to just get through that fight and be done with it, so you can reset on to the next one.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. I'll remember that. I gotta rewatch Dora the Explorer. Channel my inner Dora and tell Croc no more swiping.
Yeah, no more swiping at all.
Maybe then I can finally get a good run going.
All I know is by the end of a hundo run, I'm left feeling like the Boots the monkey, just...
Yeah.
Just really primitive. It's really mentally exhausting doing hundo. You gotta account for all 100 items.
Seriously though, yeah. There's something about this game that just like really brings out your inner monkey. Really nice opener there from Omni.
Good stuff. You can even see him nod in approval.
Yeah, so you see on Merrick's side, because he didn't get in the 2 missiles and 1 super, you have to kind of spend extra time on an extra phase that you could skip, unfortunately.
I would say that's not too bad for Omni, as far as it's pretty standard. Or is that like 2 swipes?
I think 1 or 2, yeah. Merrick is getting super unlucky. He just got like 3 swipes in a row.
But it's all okay. You just saw Omni and Merrick doing some setups here to open the door on the left side. They're gonna attempt to spark, since everyone that's casually watching this game as a speedrun loves sparks. They're gonna go ahead and spark over to the other side. Too high.
Oh, he got 2 supers from croc drops though, which is really nice. Now he doesn't have to farm back those up. But yeah, they were in the acid earlier, right in front of the E-tank, because there's a really cool trick called a wraparound shot, also known as a reach around. And basically, you can shoot the door on the left by aiming to the right, and the shot kind of like reaches around the right side all the way and kind of comes back to the left and opens the door. It's really cool.
Yeah, it might be one of my favorite hundo strats.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can't get enough of those. Which I don't want to spoil the rest of this run, but like Billy Mays once said, wait, there's more.
Yeah.
And we'll point that out much, much later.
Quoting the great Billy Mays.
I would never quote the ShamWow guy, if anything. Because that guy's nuts.
Ooh.
No.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So this drop, I don't know if you feel the same way, MGA, but this drop feels like an eternity. It feels like a whole 20 seconds, which is like wild.
It's kind of like you fall and you're in like slow motion and you kind of contemplate all your life decisions, and your entire life like flashes through your eyes forwards and backwards. And you kind of have a conversation with yourself like, should I really be speedrunning this game? And all that happens and you still haven't touched the ground. It's kind of how it feels.
Yeah, that's you know what? I feel like the same can be said like every single time you miss a ledge grab for this game.
Yeah. Definitely there's some ledge grabs where you feel that more than others. I definitely feel you there, for real. For real.
Yeah, you get hit with the to be continued.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a lot of time that Omni was able to just kind of get a huge lead on Merrick, and part of it is because of the the biggest part is that fall. That fall is just detrimental. And then another part of it was the croc fight scams. So right now Omni's sitting nice and pretty, just flexing the keyboard swag, but there's still wreck ship, and I feel like this is perhaps the only point in the game of the 100% speedrun where it's a little deadly, it's a little sketchy.
Yeah. Wreck ship in general is just like, I think it's probably the hardest segment in Hundo, because there's a lot of tricks that if you mess up, you just lose like a million years. Like, everything we were saying about wasting time and contemplating everything, but you just multiply that by 100.
I think Omni really likes contemplating this red tower right now.
Yeah. He's not only contemplating his life, but he's also looking into his past lives and contemplating those and how he got there.
Well, you should probably focus on this one, and because right now he's channeling Nevdi, and now Merrick just made up so much time on Omni here. So this is honestly, I like to see that solidarity, MGA, where Omni just did not feel it would have been actual BM to just leave to kind of crop dust Merrick like that. So he kind of just toned it down, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, let's go back to holding hands. I like having, you know, a friend here.
Yeah, Merrick was just eating way too much dust, so Omni kind of felt bad and lifted his foot off the gas a bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if Merrick starts eating a little bit more dust here soon.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is probably, something that you might not want to hear, MGA, but it's just the cold hard truth. Um,
Hit me with it.
Keyboard is pretty much the future of speedruns. It's just, we liked our
Happy.
cheaters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just what you just did there, those words was like a
Mhm.
dagger stabbing me in the
Yeah,
back and piercing my heart. I I don't think I could take that. I yeah, it's a sad reality, but I guess this is what it is now. Super
hmm
Metro is just full of cheaters. And with
it
that,
is.
Merrick
Wow.
is almost caught up. Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, you know what? I'll take that as a W for the controller gang.
that's true. In fact, look at Merrick's energy right meow. It's a
It's
dub.
just yeah.
Although the one thing that's a tiny bit concerning is just his health. That's about it.
Ooh, yeah. His health is looking pretty nice right now. Yeah, I mean, reserves should be like almost full, I think, at this point. So hopefully he doesn't die. That would be a lame way to lose the run.
Well, here we go.
Wow.
We're synced. We're synced.
Synced.
Oh,
And
never
Merrick
mind.
takes a lead. Omni
That's all she
throwing a
wrote.
little bit for content. I like it. Keeping this race interesting.
Yeah, seriously, speed gaming or speed throwing? Live 2023.
What's the difference?
Exactly. Oh, oh, no. Oh, oh, nice. So fast
Oh, he's
for Merrick.
gonna... Yeah,
No.
I don't think that was gonna work. With this health, I don't know if X Factors is a great idea. I think you just want a Doppler. Yeah.
Another thing
Real sketch.
that none of the runners want is to tap into the reserves because that's just extra time lost. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, he was full. Yeah, Merc should be okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Nice. You know, I don't... Listen, I could be way off here. I might be crazy. So you tell me, Sephi, but I think Omni's probably watching the stream. Saw
Mm-hmm.
Merrick was struggling a bit and decided to throw a little bit on Fantoon and keep this race even.
Yeah, that's the thing with so. Sorry, I'm just kind of like coming down my rando kick, where we used to like do a lot of screen peeking, and I feel like Omni took a page out of that book and is doing the same thing to kind
Yeah.
of just control the excitement of the match, which could be good or bad.
Mhm. I
He
mean,
gives us what we want to see.
yeah, you gotta hand it to him. I mean, he's got masterful control of
Mhm.
uh, the entertainment aspect of speedrunning, which is, I mean, very important, by the way. It's a huge
Yeah,
part about the sport that we participate in.
yeah, it is quite the Olympic sport. It's we shed blood, sweat, and tears for this game. Uh, I like that Omni's giving Merrick another chance here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and they're almost synced again.
Oh, do we have really good bounces?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Merrick, or not Merrick, Omni that was looking a little scary there. Just a bit.
Yeah, this after both runners grab this E-tank, it's pretty much almost impossible to die at this point.
Impossible to die, yeah. But you definitely want to still conserve your health, because you
Hmm.
want to be able to avoid the ship. Ship refilling after wreck ship is one of the most embarrassing things you could possibly do in this
Hmm.
category, and you should never do it. Eddie. but
Oh
yeah,
no.
but yeah.
It's hard to wean off the ship refill. Honestly, I will say it is a little bit embarrassing. It's almost as if, you know, it's almost like getting caught doing commentary with me. You just do
Yeah,
not want to see it.
definitely. Yeah, you want to think ship refill like breastfeeding, you know?
Hmm.
Like everyone starts out doing it when you're a beginner, but if you're still doing it after like, you know, 2 or 3 days, just
Yeah.
it's kind of cringe.
If you're, doesn't matter if you have a 114. If you're still filling up at the ship, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. Omni had a nice smooth robots room here.
Let's see how this goes for Merrick. Nice.
Oh, that was so smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very clean from both of them.
D-boost. Good job, Merrick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Well, I don't know, MJ. This is looking like a ship refee for both runners, honestly.
I think Merrick could probably squeeze it out if he's smart. Omni, yeah, it's looking pretty cringe. Might have to do a little bit of the breast milk.
Yeah, it's all right. One day we can get those training wheels off. We can
Yeah.
remove the depends diapers.
Pull up those big boy pants and
Hmm.
start acting like an adult, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit embarrassing to be doing this, live on Speedgaming Live 2023 in front of, a billion bunch of viewers and only your homies commentating. It's a little
Yeah.
whack.
I'm getting a little bit of a secondhand embarrassment from Omni, to be honest. It's I don't know.
Look how smug he's drinking that water too, knowing that he's about to take the ship.
He knows.
Honestly, but hey, I respect it. I wish I could have that sort of
Yeah,
confidence.
the confidence. Yeah, it's pretty wacky.
That's W Riz right there.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that lets you know Omni's a true Chad.
Mm-hmm. He doubles down. No, he triples down, if anything.
Yeah, quadruple actually. Why stop there?
Dare I say, quintuple.
I mean, I didn't want to have to pull this out on you right here, right now, but might even be sextuple.
Well, I'll be hacked. You got me there. Only because I don't know what the seven tuple is, but let's just pretend that's what it's called.
Yep.
And chat is gonna be like, actually.
Actually.
So, yeah, since we were just talking about that ship refill, Mary could definitely be in the lead for this thing. I don't know, actually. I think Merrick might actually have to dip into it, but I don't know. If he doesn't have to, he doesn't have the reserve is the only thing
Yeah.
that's kind of
This
unfortunate.
kind of depends on him having a clean criteria power bombs, but it's
Mhm.
doable for sure.
Oh, is it really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. This is usually the amount of health I have going in, and you'll have like just enough. Ooh, very nice from Omni. That's the kind of strats you want to see.
Ooh,
Ooh,
ooh, no.
that's rough. Yeah,
Okay,
Merrick
yeah, I
has
see
like,
now.
yeah, he has like 50 health to spare here, so it'll be fine.
He knows he has 50, so he's just gonna go ahead and make sure to make use of that.
Yep. Interesting.
Oh,
Okay. Are we
all
gonna see a
right.
gauntlet skip? Okay. I haven't seen this before.
Oh.
Yeah. Rather than having to ship refill, he's just gonna skip gauntlet. I mean, that's one of the ways to skip
Yeah.
embarrassment, I guess. I don't blame him.
No, that is pretty big brain. If anything, this takes me back
Yeah.
to what the old route for Hundo was, which is when
Yeah.
you save Gauntlet for last.
hmm Yeah, Omni kind of pulled out the formula on us. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, that was some really, really good quick thinking. He was already committed, so I don't know how much this is really gonna save him, but I guess it does beat, you know, being stuck in the middle of Gauntlet and then power bombing your way through. So
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting for sure.
maybe his PB has this. Like I mean, obviously not, but let's just entertain the idea. Yet this is just his PB that he's running against.
Oh yeah, like this is just his typical route.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's memeing on us all. Should've known.
Right. So I guess that's gonna be the one thing. The one thing to make note of is that Omni might seem a lot ahead, but it's gonna be balanced out right before G4.
Yeah.
Now both runners are here at the Green Brinstar cleanup. And, how do you feel about this segment? Or like, what's your favorite segment in Hundo? Because it's a lot of wild ones.
Yeah. It's a good question. I think my favorite segment's probably LN.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you just feel so overpowered doing that, and a lot of the rooms are pretty satisfying. But yeah. I'm not actually a huge fan of this Bryn revisit, like either one. It There's like not much that's going on. It's just a bunch of item collection.
Mhm.
You really only have like this one trick of like Mission Impossible.
Right, and even then, it's kind of a mid franchise.
Yeah, pretty mid.
Yeah, I guess I just asked because, and maybe it just might just be me, but every single time I do this segment, I feel like I bleed time. I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, it's pretty easy to bleed time too, which is the weird part. But it's also just like so hard to stay focused. I like usually always zone out when I'm doing this stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, what's your favorite segment, Seffi?
Mine is definitely one of the Brinstar cleanups, but it sure as heck is not this one right here. This one's just not. I think the reason I like uh the cleanup right before G4 is simply because you have all the items, so you can. The world is your playground, you know.
Yeah, you
You
just
can spring
blaze through all the
ball.
rooms.
Oh, just kind of clipped himself into the ground there. Don't
Yeah, I
worry,
don't
MJ.
know.
This part's almost over.
Looking
We're
a
gonna be dipping our
little.
toes into Meridia.
I was falling asleep there. It was close call.
Yeah, this is honestly this. Looking at this segment, it's watching literal uh Brinstar cleanup in E minor.
Yeah, literally.
But I'm like just excited to get the next part going, and then I just fall asleep right at the beginning, right as soon as I enter.
So true. On God, for real. No cap. Truer words never spoken.
For real, for real. That's just some Zoomer humor for our boys here running this category, Ami and Merrick.
Yeah. Shout outs to the Zoomers. I mean, these guys are like so young. They're not even Zoomers. I think they're like alpha.
No. Yeah, that's they are Gen Alpha, honestly.
Actually, yeah.
Alpha Chads, if anything.
Alpha Chads. Hell yeah.
The cool thing about in Hundo is that Meridia, you pretty much it's the only. Oh, Omni's just kind of watching the reef dry here. Um, is that you just pretty much bang out all of Meridia in one go, as opposed to like all the other sections. You just
Yeah.
kind of have to do some revisits and some cleanups.
Yeah, on the flip side though, the sand pits are a bit of a pain to do because you kind of have to do a huge track back up. But at least you can get plasma on the way, so it's not too bad.
Yo, is Omni cheating? I see another Omni in chat, huh?
Oh, ain't no way.
Not my boy Omni.
Nah, dude.
We might need to get an official ruling on this right here. Right meow. See if we can get a crab skip here for Omni.
Very
Nice.
very nice. And I think Merrick got a first try sure charge for the mainstream missiles. Very well. Very good. Well done.
Good stuff, man. You might be right for. See, the thing about Merrick is that, and he'll never admit to it, is that he golds every segment. Guaranteed.
True.
That's all he does is gold.
Yeah.
And
Every time I see him like post a PB and like the splits, I'm just like holding back tears because I see so much gold, and I just get jealous. Like, why can't I get that many golds?
yeah. I mean, being from California myself, it's like we thought, that we were the Golden State and stuff.
Yeah.
But
No.
it must be nice, being a walking golden entity.
Yeah. Wish I knew how that felt, to be honest.
We'll never know. And another thing that you can't do, around Merrick is tell him, point out his gold to him, because he takes it like as the most offensive thing ever.
Yeah, he actually just BMs the whole SM community. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it pains me that there's such a personality amongst us that does that. But
Yeah.
like MJ, you could literally just say, he's like, oh, yo, that's an incredible gold. You just golded that by like 20 seconds, and then he's like, okay, and like I'm still not PBing. Like he's complaining about his golds, and that might be the first person in history that I've ever seen do that. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, no one in speedrunning would ever do that. It's pretty unprecedented, and quite frankly, it's kind of like abhorrent behavior. I mean, we might have to like have a community meeting about this kind of stuff that Merrick keeps doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to PB every time.
But,
yeah. Shadow Council to send him to the Shadow Realm, potentially, Jimbo.
Yeah.
But... oh, Omni.
Might have to instant transmission this guy straight to the Shadow Realm.
I mean, he has some time to make up. We'll see towards the end. Loser of this race is definitely getting instantly transmission into the Shadow Realm.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, there's no coming back. Once you lose this race, you're out forever.
Yes, sir. What is the setup for this anyway? This is a best of one single elimination?
Double elim.
Oh, double.
Yeah, they're in the losers bracket right now.
Ooh. It's kind of rough how you emphasize the losers, but I mean, I can understand why.
It's just the truth, bro. You know, if there's one thing you want to know about me, is that I am brutally honest. I keep it 100 all day, no cap, on God. And and I believe in God, so I'm not even like capping about on God, like on God.
True. Yeah, no, I feel that 100%.
On God is on God, you know.
So it's even on dog at this point when you're doing commentary for our dogs.
For real, like dogs go to heaven, man. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece movie.
Yep, truly.
I had a dog once. Guess where he is now?
In heaven.
Yep, there you go.
Called it.
So omnipotent. It's like you're an omnigazer into omnipotence.
What can I say? I'm gazing into the omniverse. I see everything.
You thought Omni-Man was all powerful? Not even.
Yeah, you haven't heard of Omni Guy.
Omni Guy average.
Yep.
Okay, now Merrick's gonna want to finish this up as quickly as possible, because Omni has the biggest grin known to man.
What could he possibly be laughing about? What do you think? What are you speculating is going on in Omni's head?
Honestly, as twisted as Omni might be, I think he glances over and sees Merrick's screen, and he just points and laughs. Just has a good old belly laugh here of how far ahead, or the mind games that he might be playing on maerklig. Maerklig might not know, but Omni skipped all of Gauntlet.
Yeah.
So he's just so it's kind of like that's definitely like my tricks here to try to psych out Merrick to just kind of get him to just accept defeat, right?
Yeah, playing some really sick mind games right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Merrick's probably like thinking, yeah, he's glancing over right now thinking like, man,
Yeah.
Omni's so far ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
I should just like give up right now.
I should
Maybe,
just
yeah.
soft lock here in Aqueduct. If
Yeah.
anything, it's Jover.
It's Jover, man.
I like that Omni right now. He still did the he took the snail route, the snail trail route, while after Shaku had already opened all of the sand.
Yeah,
Like
gotta commit, man.
you know what could also be sick and twisted and deranged and disturbed and honestly just the most sickening foul play that you might have ever witnessed in all of Super Metroid speedrunning history?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know if I could handle that. That sounds like a lot. My heart probably couldn't take it. But go ahead.
I will. What if Omni hopes to just in skipping Gauntlet, he hopes nobody noticed, so he can just take the dub and get like a free 5 minutes time save.
Oh, and then his OBS just like mysteriously
Mm-hmm.
crashes right before
Mm,
the end screen.
exactly. And it
Yeah,
displays at 101%.
yeah. You know, I think you're onto something. That's probably why Omni was laughing, actually. He was just plotting his
Yeah.
whole conspiracy from the start.
Yeah. Because he knows he's going to get away with it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Man.
Anyone can get away with this. Setting future president. See, there you go. Well, we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they had us do commentary, because anybody else, they probably would have missed. They probably would have missed Omni not going in a gauntlet, right? Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we were the only ones that could possibly catch that.
You're right, yeah. We're the only ones. You know, I mean, there's something about us, like being top KPDR runners.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nothing goes past us.
Nope.
Like we got like you know, in like D&D, you got like your wisdom stat. Our wisdom
Yeah.
is like maxed out. It's 20. We roll nat 20s on perception checks all the time. Like nonstop. So
Yeah.
nothing's getting by us, you know?
No. No.
We perceive it all.
I don't know who Omni thinks he is. Thinking that he could outroll the 20s, but
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't happening on our watch.
yeah, I just got nat 20s like just falling out of everywhere. Like I honestly can't avoid it. Like sometimes like it, it's like not even fun, you know? Like it was cool
Yeah.
like the first time, but it actually kind of gets a little boring when you just get nat 20s all the time, like on everything.
Yeah. You just kind of like Game Shark life.
Kinda,
Game
yeah.
Shark that D&D. Well, we'll beat Omni at his own game right now, since he wants to laugh it up, not share what's so funny. Or maybe he's actually having a good time. Maybe he actually really likes this game that much, playing it for like the 1 millionth time.
Yeah, that's a good joke, Seffi. You almost got me there. I was believing you for a second.
Yeah, we know
And,
that
I,
ain't
and then I
possible.
remembered what game we were playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Lethal Weapon.
Oh, it's definitely no lethal weapon.
No.
You're right about that.
Yeah, it's not Scooby-Doo on the Super Nintendo.
Nope. Unfortunately, we do know where Samus is, unlike Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, she's not over here. She's over there. So I think this. Oh, the spring ball strats. Nice, Omni.
It's a 6 strat. That's why I like doing late power bombs, is you can just kind of do that 6 space jump back in the crate. And you don't get to do that in the other route. You miss out on the swag, you know?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Yo!
he got it.
Wow. That was sick, actually. You know?
Omni.
Now I'm convinced Omni splicing, because damn, that
Yeah,
was good.
that whole thing looked pretty seamless. Definitely feeling himself right now.
Oh, he's feeling a lot of things.
Yep. That's the glory of being able to bang out these strats. Man, I need to stop rolling ones on charisma. I have so much 20 on wisdom. I have no charisma. And I think that's why Omni's able to actually, you know,
Seducio.
yeah.
Yeah, true. You're right. I think I am getting a little seduced right now. I'm feeling it creeping in. Might have to buff up my charisma too.
Yeah, gotta even point at us if you noticed. It's like naughty, naughty, MGA. Naughty, naughty.
Yep.
Trying to think what the time difference is. For Omni revisit or Gauntlet cleanup. I think they might still be. I mean, without a doubt, they're still really close to each other. I just am curious as to how much. What pace it could
Yeah.
be running.
I think they're probably. I think Omni's probably gonna lose about a minute and a half. So
Okay.
they're probably like really close together, actually.
All right, MJ, here comes your section.
My section. Ooh yeah. Omni actually didn't have enough health to do Gauntlet, so he just skipped all of it.
Mhm.
He couldn't do the spark.
All right, here comes one of the pretty much the second to last scariest part. As far as I don't. Oh,
That was scary.